welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you something that I have literally been obsessed with for the past year. It has been in my calendar all year that I was going to do this, and it is the advent calendar that Zoella made for Alfie last year. I cannot wait to show you guys how you can do it too.
What are you saying?
I've got so many to do.
I know, you got 5 presents.
I'm so excited. If you want to find a present, then listen to me. I've hidden one under the Christmas...
The Christmas what?
What could it be? It could be a Christmas tree.
There's a few in our house.
Yeah, we've got that twice.
Okay, for this project you're going to need a few little things that you can get from any craft store. I know living in the US it's a little bit more difficult to find advent calendars like these. I tried to find some on Amazon and they were kind of expensive and it took 2 or 3 weeks to ship, and I was just like, I can do that myself. So I'm going to show you how you can do it. Some things you're going to need are, I got some Christmas twine. I liked the candy cane look, but you could do a green, you could do a red, you could even do ribbon if you want. I preferred the twine for the look. And you're also going to need some blank cards. I found these at Michael's, and they are red, green, and silver, and a red pen to write on for the clues. So the basic fun part of this is just thinking of all of the guessing places throughout your home that you could send someone on a scavenger hunt for. That for me was kind of hard, and I won't lie, I did use some of Zoella's because they were really clever, and I'm probably not the best at rhyming. Like the first one that I did was, I love you from your toes to your head, today's present is hidden under the bed. You just fill in the blanks here. I left 3 little spaces just like Zoella did so they could figure out where it is if they couldn't figure out the rhyme. But I really liked that rhyme that she had, so I did borrow it. Thanks, Zoella. A hard part for me for this not only was coming up with 24 rhymes, but also trying to keep track of everything, of what day is when, where are you hiding things. So I'm going to show you the key that I made. What I did was I came up with every day of the month, and then I would put the rhyme next to it. And I would put in the dashes so I would know which one it was. So for instance, on the first day, like I said, I love you from your toes to your head, today's present is hidden under the bed. But then I also wrote in there what that gift was, because I knew there were specific gifts I wanted to give it to certain times of the month. Honestly, this gets a little tricky with 24 gifts. 24 gifts is kind of hard to keep track of, especially when you're trying to hide them for your significant other. So having this key was super helpful, I can't even tell you. Another difficult part for me through this whole process was, what 24 gifts do I give them that doesn't break the bank? Because these are just Advent gifts. They're not gift gifts yet, because you still have Christmas to get through. So I came up with a couple of ways to help you find gifts for this Advent calendar. When you see Zoella and Alfie open their Advent calendar, some of those gifts can get pretty pricey, and I was just like, how can I do this on a budget? So some of the gifts I did at Target with the dollar spot, and some of them were at the Family Dollar or the dollar store. And I know you're going to be like, wow, that's really crappy quality. Not really. There were some really great ideas in there. For example, I really loved that Zoella gave Alfie these little trinkets to decorate his desk with. But when I looked that up online to try to buy one, it was like, I don't know, $20, $15 or something. And I'm like, honestly, he's hardly even going to use this. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I found little Christmas trees and little gifts that he can put on his desk. So that's perfect. And it does the same effect without having to spend a lot of money or wait for shipping. Some of the gifts I really did want to personalize though. I didn't want them to just be cookie cutter little Christmas trinkets. I did want them to be personal to my significant other. So I did take into consideration what he liked, what his preferences were. So there are specific like little candy items in there that are cherry flavored or bacon flavored for you gentlemen out there. There was a lot of different options, but some other things I picked were some things we could do together. Like I found an already made gingerbread house that we could decorate together once he opens it. That's a fun little thing that isn't going to take a lot of time but just feels sweet. So once you have all of your clues written down, you're going to hang them up onto your advent calendar, twine. And I found these great little clothespins that are holiday themed at Michael's, so you can just clip them on and hang them up. This is a great and easy way to do an advent calendar without breaking the bank. I've seen tons of them at stores that are like $50, and I'm pretty sure this cost maybe $15 to $20 to make myself. And then when you pick out the gifts, it just feels a lot more personalized instead of those generic ones that are either candy or toys. This is something that you and your significant other can really enjoy this holiday season. I think that's about everything that I could show you on how to make the Zoella and Alfie Advent Calendar. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something from it. If you want to do this calendar and you're like, oh, it's already December, Nicole, why didn't you put this video out sooner? I wish I had. But you can always do the 12 days of Christmas leading up to it. It's a lot of fun to do, and if you're a creative person too, this is going to take you no time at all. Bye friends, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something on how to make your own advent calendar that Zoella and Alfie made. And if you liked this, please hit like below and subscribe.